Can you open a can of soda without using your hands? Well, that is what Filipino-American Jessica Cox, who was born without arms, had to learn how to do from an early age. But she has learned to do far more than that. Ms. Cox holds the Guinness World Record as the first armless person certified to fly an airplane. It took 3 states, 4 airplanes, and 2 flight instructors. And I'm pleased to say Jessica Cox joins me now in our Singapore studios. Jessica, thank you so much for joining us. Wow, you are a licensed pilot, a black belt Taekwondo champion. You surf and you can also dive. You are an inspiring story.
Well, thank you. I have been blessed with so many opportunities in my life, and I have a wonderful family and wonderful support, and I have a lot of people to thank to help me to get here.
Jessica, maybe you could share with us about your rare birth defect and how you were able to adapt to the different kinds of situations. And a lot of people, like myself, can't even do what you're doing.
Well, I was born without both of my arms. There is no real medical reason for why, but since day one, I learned to use my feet as my hands. So I have learned to adapt to using my feet as everyone else used their hands. And I learned how to do everything from driving a car, putting in contact lenses in my eyes, and what most people know me as the first armless pilot.
But you know, Jessica, there's also a lot of debate on what are the terminologies, what is politically correct. Is it disabled or is it differently abled?
Well, people look at it very differently, and so there's not really the one right answer to that. I always say that I like to be referred to as differently abled because I don't see myself as someone with a handicap or with a disability. I've been given every opportunity, and because I was supported, I was able to achieve some wonderful things now, and now I'm able to travel the world as a speaker to share that message around the world.
But is there equal opportunity for differently abled people in the world?
Unfortunately, there is not equal opportunity, and that makes my work all the more meaningful because people with disabilities are still stigmatized. There are still limited opportunities for people around the world when it comes to education, when it comes to employment. It's the unfortunate truth, and that's why when I travel around the world, I share the message that disability doesn't mean inability.
And what message can you share to parents who have kids who are disabled or differently abled? How should they overcome this adversity?
It is just important to continue to encourage your child to do anything that they want to do and to believe that they can achieve great things if they don't ever give up, if they believe they can, and to make sure that they are given those opportunities and are protected.
And you are here in Asia for a talk, and you've traveled the region. What have you observed? Is there discrimination for disabled or differently abled people?
Well, there's discrimination all over the world. And I've fortunately been able to see some changes that have been made, and there's changes that still need to be made to help make sure that people with disabilities are included, are given every opportunity, and are protected.
We'll have to leave it there. Thank you so much. You are an inspiration to me, Jessica, and to all our viewers. Motivational speaker Jessica Cox joining us here in our Singapore studios. And you've been watching Newsday on the BBC. I'm Rico Hizon in Singapore. Stay with us.